Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and I feel a little lighter than I did yesterday. I think it was probably very obvious yesterday that I was not in a good headspace at all, and I pretty much woke up feeling that way, and I stayed there all day until I went to bed last night. And I can't explain why that happens, but sometimes it just does. And despite my best efforts to get myself out of that space, I just can't. And I try to spend a lot of time praying on those days. I spend a lot of time talking to Brayden on those days, but they tend to just have to run their course because nothing seems to help. And yesterday was an exceptionally bad one. Honestly, probably one of the worst ones that I've had. It's a feeling like you can't even exist in your own skin, like you could just unzip your skin and climb out of it. And yesterday, it was so bad that my mind was going fast, my body was going fast. I was just moving. I couldn't be still. I was having a hard time focusing, and I couldn't even eat. So yesterday morning, I ate an apple and struggled to even get that down. And then by yesterday evening, when it was time to eat supper, I was still so restless that I could only take a couple of bites, and that was it. I had to just walk away from it. And I haven't had it happen to that extreme before, but that's just where I was yesterday. And so this morning, I'm thankful that I'm not there again today. So I was able to rest a little bit last night, and I desperately needed that just to kind of reset. But anyway, thankful for better days. I'll go ahead and read my letter to Brayden this morning. This is my 49th letter, and it's from April 21st, 2025. Good morning, my sweet boy. Today is Monday, April 21st. Yesterday was Easter, another first without you. We went to church in Newport. It was the first time I had been in the church since your funeral. Mel, that's my sister, got some flowers and placed them along with your picture on the table in the entryway. You are always with us. We went to Mom and Papa's after church. That's my parents. There was a big meal that I know you would have loved. Mom made roast beef, and I know your plate would have been piled high with that. I was remembering taking your picture, sitting on the wall and on the rocks by the azaleas. I'd give anything to be able to take your picture again. You would have had a pink shirt on to match Landon. You would have been out in the yard hunting Easter eggs with the kids. The would have beens are so hard, even the little ones. But I try to find comfort in knowing what a glorious day it must have been, spending your first Easter in heaven with Jesus. Was it an amazing celebration? I bet it was. I just miss my boy more than anyone could ever understand. We went to the cemetery. Landon says, you have the drippiest grave there. That's a good thing. There are flowers and lights and a hummingbird feeder. I bet you do like those things. I've been talking to you this morning like I always do. I'll never stop. I will continue to say your name every single day until I'm able to say it to your face. You are my angel. Sweet face, sweet words, sweet boy. I love you, Brayden.